Welcome back, everybody. This is a brand new amp here that is something unlike anything I've ever played before. And I thought, you know what? Let's try something new. Let's try something different. I think it sounds pretty cool, so today we're going to check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode and thank you for being here. Today I've got a brand new amplifier here that is something very different than what I'm used to. If you watch the channel, you know I mostly play vintage guitars and amps. You can see some of them behind me, but I think it's time I branch out and try some new gear and see what inspiration comes from that. But my friend Taylor over at Amplified Nation sent this amp over. They build some really amazing hand-wired tube amps, and he thought, you know, try it out and see what you think. And it's a really cool amp. So today we're going to demo it. I've got my 59 Strat and 58 Les Paul that we will play through this amp, and we'll see what you guys think. But this is called the Trim Drive Deluxe, and this is essentially an amplifier based on a Dumble design or inspired by a Dumble design. Which is unlike anything I've ever tried or maybe ever will get to try. If you are familiar with Dumble amps, they are pretty much unobtainable, kind of like a late 50s Les Paul. It's not something I really expect to have one day, and I've never even had the privilege to play one, so the next best thing would be something like this. It's about a 22 watt amp. It has a single 12-inch speaker, but it definitely has some options that I'm not really used to. For one, this has an overdrive channel, so you have a full overdrive control built into the amp with presumably some different gain staging going on there. We've got a number of different switches. This amp also has a really lush built-in reverb that to me sounds very Fendery, which I like, obviously. And then also it has built-in tremolo, which is a really nice option to have as well. It's a pretty fun amp, definitely a cool studio tool. Let's go ahead and hear this amp with the 59 Strat and see how it sounds. Guys, if you would, let me know in the comments section what you think of the sound, but I do think it has a little bit of a Fender thing going on, but this one has a little more of a rounded sound. and that may work better for you. The overdrive is cool. I will say, I think the reverb sounds great. Definitely inspired by AB763, Fender circuits, my favorite. But overall, single 12, it's actually pretty loud. It definitely can compete with some of my other higher wattage Fender amps. I actually brought it to a little jam session the other day, and it held its own against a super reverb. So for that reason, it's a nice little combo amp to bring around. But let me plug in the 58 Les Paul, and we'll see how it sounds. The Les Paul I really like with this amp. It's gritty. It can kind of push into that tweed territory with the overdrive, except then you have reverb and a really nice tremolo as well. So it's a really versatile amp. I love my Fender amps. I've played Fender amps forever. There's only so many vintage Fender designs, and Fender really is sticking to that with their modern stuff. So, I'm looking to branch out and try some new stuff, honestly, see what new ways I can get inspired. And hopefully I can try out the big one, the Steel String Singer, which I think is maybe like 150 watts or something crazy like that. And that's part of the story as to what, I mean, a lot of guys use Dumbles, but Stevie Ray Vaughan allegedly got into that by Jackson Browne's studio, and then ended up getting his own, the Steel String Singer, big, loud, clean amps. And I believe, John Mayer is using one of those amps as well. Eric Johnson, So, yeah, sadly, I'll never be able to buy my own, but maybe I can have a nice clone of that. So we'll see. But this amp was fun. I'm privileged to be able to try it out and share that here with you guys. Hope to hear from you guys in the comment section what you think, and some new content coming for you guys soon. Thanks for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.